Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Now unlike the previous three Call of Juarez games, Gunslinger is not a full-price retail game, but instead a $15 downloadable. I guess this kind of makes sense since the last Call of Juarez game, Cartel, or The Cartel, was pretty terrible, so they didn't think they could really sell a full-price Call of Juarez game. And by all accounts, this game kind of makes up for that game being so terrible. I've heard it's actually not too bad. So let's find out for ourselves, shall we? Story mode, of course, and new game. Should I be a scrub or should I die a bunch? Let's go for the die a bunch option because, why not?
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Of course, it wouldn't be a Western game without us rubbing elbows with the various famous names.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Kind of neat that it goes with the narrator frame device and that the world kind of draws in as we're describing it. Though from what I've heard, we also get into a bit of the unreliable narrator territory where stuff will appear and then disappear because we were actually wrong about it. Interesting that they decided to go with a cel-shaded look for the game.
You heard that. You need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Hell! Shoot that sumbitch!
Earn experience. Leveling up and gaining extra abilities. Well, that's unexpected for an FPS.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
So this does seem to have a bit of an arcadey feel with the sort of like bullet storm points popping out of people's heads.
They're coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
And for some reason, every Western game ever needs to have a bullet time
One
mode.
behind us! Stay on it! Cover fire!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kids' apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
So, I guess we have regenerating health, but at least it has a nicer effect with the bullets in the screen than just a bloody screen. Also, what happened to this rock? The blood seems to have turned it into wood. There, we are playing on hard, so I can't rush in too much, I guess, but it looks like we don't die in 2 shots, so...
I'm putting you down!
I knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
Found a nice sparkling patch. Oh, well, we got historical facts mixed in with our made-up Western game. So at least you get something for the achievement collectibles. Oh, and I guess we leveled up for picking that up. 1 skill point. Alright, so we got 3 skill trees. Starting from the left, we can go akimbo revolvers. Iron sight makes time go slower, or take less damage. Oh, every 4th enemy bullet shot from a short weapon will bounce off of you, so we're just randomly bulletproof sometimes. Let's go with akimbo. In the other Call of Juarez games, one of the character's special abilities was the ability to akimbo pistols.
Damn it, he's right behind us! Where the hell's
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Send these some bitches running!
Still, one of them reached the water tower.
Avoid lethal
Not
shots.
a bad
when the sense of
idea.
death is fully charged.
It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Alright, so we can also dodge bullets sometimes. It's kind of neat.
I'll do you myself!
That dude? That is a dude. It's like the most ghetto scarecrow I've ever
Luckily,
seen.
these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Leave him to me!
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
I guess I could have just shot the exploded barrels and that would have killed all of them.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiots!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half. But that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
I don't know where this other guy is.
You're dead! You can run, but you can't hide!
Someone shooting from like across. Oh, this guy.
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
You know, these
It was
akimbo
a bit of a
revolvers
slog,
aren't
but
that
I
much
finally
less
fought
accurate.
my way around the back of the house.
Like, you'd think that we wouldn't be able to iron sight or something, but nope. We can just do this, and it's almost as accurate as iron sighting. Also, we can always just switch back to 1 for precision aiming. So hopefully we'll get like a rifle or something soon.
And like that,
You
I was
all be
inside,
dead, you bastards!
none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave.
Deader than a rat in a trap!
Dirty Dave, who are you shooting at? I just killed everyone out there. Where did this guy come from?
You like that?
Also, I'm gonna steal your kill.
And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Beaudry.
And a secret. What did I find this time? Stinkin' Springs. I also found a cutscene.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo! Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Dead or alive! I can keep this up all day!
Alright, we can't actually. Oh, no, we can't. I was gonna say we can't move here, but.
Where the hell Garrett get to? He's missing all that!
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
So apparently we murdered like 50 dudes in one fight. Going by this story.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
That is a lot of bullets coming my way. Nope, sense of death. So I guess we can only dodge the bullet that would have killed us. Which is kind of neat. Suddenly level up, so let's go with the iron sight. Slow down.
He's hurt!
Doesn't slow down by much, it seems.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Gonna make a run for
That didn't go very well.
Poor son of a
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have.
Sadly, I do not have a melee punch as far as I can tell. Where's our checkpoint gonna be? Oh, not a bad place.
Those poor sons of bitches are
Many
done
would have
for.
fled in my place.
That went a lot better.
But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just joshing with him.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Josh seems
Please,
like a
call
bit of
me
a
Silas, ma'am.
anachronistic term. Is that a guy with a shield?
Where was I?
Which one of these is a rifle? There we go.
Now you're in trouble. Oh, now what? You can't get...
Oh. Why did he have a health bar if I could just shoot him in the face? Seems a little unnecessary.
You were heading for the barn.
Gonna gut you like a fish!
Oh, we can melee. Couldn't have told me that before when that guy punched me out, could ya?
Oh, right. Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach. After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken.
See? It's just like Bastion. He integrated my murder into his story.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star. You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Alright, we got our mandatory draw mechanic. Keep your enemy in focus using the mouse. So, yeah, okay. Just got it. The mouse does not move it very well. You kind of have to like wiggle it in the direction you want it to go and kind of hold it in place. I don't know. It's not a very accurate mechanic, it feels like. Alright, so instead of aiming with right mouse, we aim with left mouse during this. That's a little weird, but okay. Gotta get focused on him. Nope. Not fast enough. I think I needed to just double click really quickly when he draw. And of course, in any duel in a video game, we're not allowed to shoot first for some reason. We can't just, you know, be faster and draw first. Alright, we're very focused.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Okay, and let's try this again.
And stepped inside, and BAM! Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
So there's a little bit of our unreliable narrator going on, where we do something and then bam, no, that didn't happen. Let's go back. This is what really happened. Combo meter, which we didn't even really get into. Collectible seeker. Or get shot less. Oh, did we not actually have a level up point? Derp. Continue.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid. It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
Come on, Billy, help out a bro.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Secret cowboy hat. Kind of went through those backwards, but oh well. And we leveled up. So the main reason to collect the Nuggets of Truth is for the experience bonus you get. Alright, now let's get the get shot less. So it sounds like it only works with pistols. Good thing this wooden floor is apparently fireproof.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Shotguns are always fun. Why is the shotgun floating?
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Can't help but notice that Billy the Kid is the only one who doesn't actually say anything when our character says he says something.
The kid's escape raised a huge ruckus. Hell yeah, that scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet.
So we got our
You hardly
magic
had to aim
double-barrel
at that.
shotgun.
Give it up!
It is a pretty nice shotgun.
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away!
Oh my God!
Anybody see him?
I'm guessing our current objective is to escape. Oh, jeez. Oh, there we go.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell.
The magic
whole
plank
town
falling
was
from
up
the
in
sky.
arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape?
Garrett's gonna kick our ass! Can't have gotten far!
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
Where'd he get you?
I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
We're gonna be in deep
But
shit.
hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Shotgun's not really gonna help us at long range, though.
or me!
This is a video game, of course, and the shotgun has a range of about 5 feet.
Come out from behind there! He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Is there extra points for cut a dude in half with a shotgun?
They're shooting in the street.
Show yourself! Get your headstone!
There's children here.
Stop it!
There's people
So
yelling
much
in so
lead
many
was
places.
whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse.
Oh, we just got shot once and died. It's unfortunate.
Leave him to me!
I knew I needed to find a horse. So I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. They price them too high, if you ask me.
Leave him to me!
Only to find out our character has a horse phobia, maybe. Tries to play it off as just not liking horses. What kind of cowboy doesn't like horses?
You're dead!
A cowboy who likes to walk everywhere, I guess.
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
Who said that? I'll show you threatening the lives of innocent people.
Damn town's going to hell in a handbasket!
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Respect for decency?
So
So
we
I
occasionally
could be
have
a
our
hapless
QTE
decoy
shots.
and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Nice shield. You know,
I
somehow,
knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
I didn't think the wooden plank shield would really stop bullets.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy, and all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
I got this! The street!
Too bad that overkill isn't also a point bonus.
How the hell did he get away? Stop him! Let's do this!
It's the only problem with having to use revolvers is you have to fucking reload them every second. Especially these old Western revolvers before the 8-shot was invented. Just checking to see if I had a rifle still, but I guess the shotgun replaces the rifle.
I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I think we almost died there, and that's why I got the last breath.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. "Hello, Bob," I said. "I think you better let me go." And he says, "I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun." So we stood there in the middle of the street.
Alright, now we gotta do it for real.
Eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Wait, what? I gotta... Oh god, I gotta do both of these things at the same time. Multitasking. Gotta keep my hand in a steady position while also moving. Okay, so we can draw first, but we get a bad score for it. I've heard that this is the one downside of this game, is the draws are pretty hard. Alright, so move that.
Some say I fought unfairly, but they weren't the ones looking him in the eye that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Alright, well, I think that'll do it for Call of Juarez Gunslinger. It's certainly not terrible, and it's pretty fun. Kind of arcadey, but in a good way. And I like the sort of narrative twist of, hey, listen to my stories of how amazing I am. Oh, I may have made some of this up. Shucks. Anyhow, it's called Juarez. I'm Shadefire, and yeah, this is only $15, so if you like what you see, check it out on Steam, or I believe it's on Xbox Live Arcade, possibly also PlayStation Network. And yeah.